Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make exactly 43,992 gil with your poetic tomestones. This is not going to involve the market board, so this is going to be straight up in gil. Now most people would say use your poetic tomestones to get the soil, which is the grade 3 Thanalan topsoil. But here's the thing, on my server they're only going for 797 gil. Now this is a net loss because it takes 150 poetics to get one identifiable ore to pass in for one grade 3 Thanalan topsoil. But with this method, it will take you 75 poetics to get 1,600 gil, and you're doing that twice, so by the time you get the soils sold, you can make twice or even 3 times that much in the same time. Alright, so we're going to go into more dhona because this is where we're going to find it. And this can be done with free trial players or subscription players. So both of you can get this done. So from the main aetheryte in Mordona, come up the hill and talk to the middle NPC. And then go to a mysterious map exchange. Now these are unique, so you only can have one on you. But what you do is grab one, decipher it. Take the second one, put it in your chocobo saddles, and then take the third one in your inventory. If you want, you can put the other ones in your retainers, and then take them out when you're ready. Now, the NPC over here, you actually get one per day, which I think it was morbid motivation, which you need to do at least one roulette per day to get one mysterious map for free. Now, to unlock the treasure maps, you go to Wineport, and right about here you'll find an NPC, I think it's treasure and tribulations quest, to unlock the dig and decipher commands, which is in actions and traits under general. I have a video on how to do that, so I'll try to link it down below for you guys to do it. You do not need to be a gatherer for this, you just need to do it as a battle job. Simple as that. Now the other kicker is that you must do the Reborn Relic steps in order to get to this part, which is the novice step, I believe. So it's the first step is creating the weapon and then turning it to a zenith by using poetics. The second step is getting 12 atmas, and then the third step is the book step, which needs about 700 poetics to do 7 books. And then the next one is the scroll step, where you will be getting these treasure maps to get the Alexandrites. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for is the gil that the maps give you. Now, you're going to be using these aetheryte tickets that will teleport you for free. You need allied seals from Reborn or centurio seals from Stormblood and or Heavensward. If you are doing the hunt train for Stormblood, which they do on my server, you will always do this every single day. Or you guys can do your B ranks every week. The blue mage carnivale will give you a crap ton of allied seals for your tickets, and ultimately do the hunt for Reborn as well. So any A rank you find in the open world, kill it. So you always will have centurio seals and aetheryte tickets to blow every single day. It's only about 36 tickets per 2,000 poetics. Okay? Now, once you have deciphered, they'll give you a little map to show exactly where it is, and it's up to you to find where the location is. So obviously this is going to be the Hawk Manor area. So it's going to be right here. L1 and R1 to set a flag, let you know the coordinates of where it's going to be. Alright, so now I will see you guys when I get to the Hawk Manor. Alright, so once you find your map area, just go ahead and dig. Now these maps are soloable. If you do it with anybody else, you will split the pot in half. So it's probably best not to do that. Once dead, open your chest. So you get 1692 gil every single chest. Now you have up to a maximum of 26 of 2,000 poetics. So 692 times 26 gives you 43,992. Okay, so that's going to be every 2,000 poetics. Now, best way to do that is by doing 50, 60, 70, 80 roulette. You also have the main scenario, it's 350. You have alliance for 120. normal rage for 80, and I think PvP also gives you poetics as well. If you're doing the hunt train in Stormblood, and of course Shadowbringers, you also get poetics, I think, and Walker as well. If you are in Stormblood or Shadowbringers, you have Eureka and Bozja, which also will give you poetics. I think it's 30 per skirmish and 70 per critical engagement. The Castrum Laxolatore will give you 500. So if you're in there, you'll always will be capping on your poetics. Okay? So it's going to take you about 4 teleports because you got 3 maps each, plus a teleport to Mordona. If one of these maps are in Mordona, then you basically save yourself a teleport. Unfortunately, this is going to be in the middle of the Nosha, so it's going to be right here. So we're going to grab this one, and then we'll do the one in my Chocobo Saddles. And then we will basically go back to Mordona and grab 3 more. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So we got map number 2, so let's go ahead and dig. And we got 1692 again. So it's going to be static every single time you do these maps. So the last one is going to be in middle of Nosha again. So basically in the same spot. So if you get lucky like this, you get double the spots. Again, you'll save yourself a teleport ticket, which is convenient. And dead, and another 1692. So out of 3 maps, I got 5,076 gil. So then you teleport back to Mordona, and you grab 3 more. So before we go, one last thing. The morbid motivation quest I showed you earlier, it gives you a map once per day, but it takes you into 50, 60, 70, 80 roulette. So basically you're doing 2 things at once. And if you get the level 50 dungeon, you get extra gil from killing the mobs and the bosses in that dungeon. Now remember, it will take you 450 poetics to make the gil through soils instead of going to the treasure chest. If you go to the treasure chest, you actually will get more money for your poetics. So it's more efficient to do with the mysterious maps than it is to sell the soils. If the soils are selling quite high on your server, then it's better to use your poetics on soil instead of using them on the maps. But that decision is going to be up to you, and I wish you good luck. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you want to support the channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member or a Patreon supporter. The link for that will be in the description down below, as well as the link to my Discord channel. I also want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and YouTube members. So until next time, may forever walk in the glorious light of the Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead. Take care.